Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. The Bitcoin price not really moving much today. It is coming down a little bit. Overall, as you will probably know if you've been watching my channel, I do expect lower lows. This is the bearish Elliott Wave count where we started the 5-wave move down in yellow from the peak here at 25.3k. It is also possible to label this move down as a diagonal, and it would then be an A, B, C pattern to the downside, which is entirely possible. It's just a possibility we need to have on the radar. Yeah, it would in that case not come down that much, and the bear market would be over a little bit earlier. Yeah? So, however, primarily I'd be focusing on this yellow wave count in 5 waves, and within this, we have several possibilities. What you need to know, if you want to avoid all the messy price action, you could just trade the larger waves. I personally expect Bitcoin to end the correction at the moment in the region between 14 to 16k, while 16.9k is a very important support level. That is the 78.6% Fibonacci retracement level of the last bull market wave. Okay, so this is highly relevant. At the moment, I see this as I said, as a 5-wave move down. There are bullish counts available, of course. However, I'm not going to unpack them again until we break above $22,100 level. That level, that is highly relevant. It is again all based on Fibonacci levels, and if we break above the $22,100 level, then we could consider we're flipping bullish again. And then we can talk about that when it gets to that. But at the moment, the market is clearly focused on the downside. The daily trend is down. So what else can we talk about, right? So even if we break now short term, there's a key level here at 20,200, the previous swing high. If we go above this level, then we need to consider other options as well. But most likely these would not be sort of bullish. Yeah, it could be an extended correction to the upside, for example. So the $20,200 level is highly relevant. As you can see here in this wave 3 that you can see here in yellow, there are several options, and my primary count is highlighted here in white: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Based on that, we would currently be in the wave 3 with a target around 17 to 17.5k. So I'm still waiting for that. In the very short term, it is very much possible that we are just forming here a corrective wave to the upside within wave 3. So what you can see here is in red outlined the possibility that within the wave 3, we are forming an ABC pattern that is possible in a diagonal wave. So it would then not be an impulse, but it's a diagonal. Yeah, I had these questions in previous video. That's possible. That is possible, and would, however, become less likely should we break above the $20,200 level. Alternatively, in case ABC is fine here in red, you could also count this as a 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5 within the wave 3. This is also possible. The thing is, if it is a wave B or a wave 2, in which we currently are, doesn't really make a great difference because they are both corrective waves. I think what's important to understand is here in the lower time frame at the moment what's going on. We did count here the move to the upside here from 18.3 to 19.7k since yesterday as a corrective wave to the upside. So that is possible. Yeah, if we went, in the lower time frames, you can certainly count that first move up as a 5-wave move, the wave B as a 3-wave move, and the wave C here as a 5-wave move. This does not need to be finished yet. Yeah, this could just be the first wave of a larger B wave. Need to have that on the radar. Important is that in this scenario, we don't really break above the 20.2k level. So therefore, in the short term, there's a couple of key breakout points that you need to be aware of. Important to understand, if we break above the 19,680 level, then I think we have a chance to get to the 20,200 level and maybe even higher. And then we need to look at what kind of wave pattern we might be in then. At the moment, it is important to understand that if we go below the low of the wave B, which is at $18,900, then it's very likely that we're going to continue our move down here in the wave 3, heading towards the sort of 17 to 17.5k level, and would probably in that process make a new low. So these are the key levels here. At the moment, the move that is coming down is not really impulsive. So I think it is possible that we move a bit higher, especially considering tomorrow's highly anticipated Fed interest rate decision. So, there could be a bit of volatility ahead of that. And what we've seen in the past is that the market moved into one direction the couple of days before that interest rate decision, and then on the day and the day after, it went into the other direction. So it could very well be that this is just a corrective move up and we're heading further down in an impulse. And those were the key breakout points that I just gave you. Above $20,200, might consider something different, but as long as we stay below 20,200, we can focus here on the downside, maybe with short term a little bit of upside, and then further down towards that 17 to 17.5k level. We need to be open to the idea that we might even break the 20,200, but again, as long as we stay below 22,100, the trend is still down. You need to understand that, okay? So, corrective moves to the upside are always possible as long as you understand that the overall trend at the moment is down. And I gave you the key pivot or decision points here as well in this video. And that's what I can tell you at the moment. So hopefully we'll get a bit more clarity throughout the day, even though it might just be that we might only see a little bit of sideways movement until tomorrow. You know how it is. There's oftentimes a little bit of waiting ahead of these interest rate decisions. So there might not be that kind of impulsive price action that we would like to see, because the sooner we get to these lower lows here, the faster the bear market should be over. Okay, and that is my update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.